Hey guys, so today I want to start a new series called By the Way League, where I basically take something that I think you really need to know about and then quickly explain it. It's kind of basically like me saying, hey, by the way, this is changing in League and I think you should know. That's kind of where I got the idea for the video, for the name. If you like this idea, give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments and I'll make sure I do some more of them. I'm going to keep them very nice and short. That's the entire point. Nice and short and sweet. So in the first episode, this is what we're going to be talking about. Gold funneling is going to be going away, and with it, probably Smite mid, because what Smite mid actually does and why it's popular right now is it's kind of like a self gold funneling. You're going to be taking a bit of the jungle for yourself. You're going to be taking crabs and lane minions at the same time. You get a level advantage, you get a gold advantage, and this kind of kills all of that in one go. And you really need to know it, because if you try it, take Smite mid, if you try and gold funnel in the next patch, it's going to go completely terribly wrong because it just doesn't work anymore. So the thing you're reading on screen right now is from Riot Medler. He is the lead designer for League, for the balance team and stuff. So anything that happens really goes through him in this first place. So the first paragraph is really saying that the game isn't balanced or something like this. They didn't intend for funnel to 2 streams of gold to work on the one champion. So everything that they're doing is not what Riot intended, and it's really difficult to balance a game like that. They can't really figure out what to do with it though, so they're going to be just hard removing it, just taking it completely out of the game. And then this system that they're going to remove it with will probably be replaced in the preseason with a better solution when they finally figure that out, because right now they have no idea what to do. They're going to throw something quick at it that's nice and easy to put into the game, and then after that they'll come back and they'll do a better job of it. So the way they're going to do it is they're going to heavily reduce the gold from lane minions if you have a jungle item on you, a tier 1 or a tier 2, and you have the most gold on your team. So 3 things. This means that 1, if you're funneling, obviously you're going to have the most gold. That's the entire point of the strat. So you're going to be getting less gold from lane minions, and it kind of kills that off. Number 2, a Smite mid champion. So you're farming the jungle camps. Obviously the first one, chickens for level 2, you're going with a lane advantage, like with the level lead. Then you're going to be getting mid lane farm. You're normally going to be farming chickens on respawn and crabs as well. The entire point of that is you're a self funnel, really. Like, you're probably going to have the most gold in the game. That's why you take Smite mid, and that means you're going to be getting less gold from lane minions as well. It's not designed to kill Smite mid, but I think, like, on a side thing, it's actually going to kill it at the same time. Obviously, you can, like, sell your jungle item if you wanted to get around it, but then it kind of defeats the point because you can't really farm the jungle as easily. You don't get the regen or anything like that. So it's not targeted at Smite mid, but I think it actually does kill it on the side, which is why both these strats are probably going to disappear in the next patch. Third thing is, unfortunately, if you're insanely fed as a jungler, like a Master Yi or something like that, and you go and farm minions, like you go and tax lanes and stuff, you'll get reduced gold from that. If you have the highest gold on your team, which might be very rare, honestly, because lanes obviously farm the entire game, and really they should have more gold than you. But if you're really super fed and you start farming the side waves as well, you're probably going to get reduced gold at the same time. So that part kind of sucks about it. The last few things on this page is kind of like justification why they want to do it. So apparently funnel champions get 50% more gold than their lane opponent, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Experience is about the same, which is why they didn't nerf that. They had to go for the gold generation part, and you can't really nerf the support items either, because supports are designed to be low income in the strat and use their crowd control and their kit. Naturally, they don't get very much gold, so that doesn't take away from the funnel champion, which is the one that carries, which is why they had to go for that. Medler actually did go back and talk a little bit more about it, which is what you're seeing on screen now. I've moved on to that. So one of the reasons they're doing this, obviously, is they don't really want to kill new strats, but the early interaction and the power curves was a real issue for the game at the moment. So there was like no action mid lane, there was no fun, there was no excitement, there was no kills or anything, because the funnel person is just going to farm the mid lane and the jungle. They don't really want to fight, and the enemy mid laner just gets to farm their wave and kind of contain there. There's no action or anything. It's also giving them obviously more gold than they've been balanced for. Like, Riot balances a champion based on 1 stream of gold, right? If you give that, if you double it, if you go 2 streams of gold, suddenly a champion can be kind of insane, which is like Kai'Sa, for example, accelerates her build way too good, and she's like a late game champion a lot better earlier into the game, which doesn't really make sense. And there's very little counterplay. Especially in solo queue, it's actually very difficult to play against. It can be very hard to play against anyway when done properly, which is just not very fun. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode of By the Way League. This is a new idea that I had that hopefully sums up what you kind of need to know, but doesn't put it in a very long video. You can just kind of like instantly digest it. You know what you have to know for the next patch, and there you go. You can go into your games. Let me know what you think. As I said, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and stuff as well. But thank you for watching the video, and for now, I will leave you with the robots.